Listen, boys, we're not pros. Let's just start there. We're not pros. You know, sometimes you're gonna hear a microwave go off. Sometimes you're gonna hear the cat. It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Mike, do you wanna bless us with an intro for this episode? For
Yeah,
this very
everybody take a moment, bow your head. The Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord,
That's I don't think that's
I'd
what
like
we
to.
meant by blessing the episode.
Are you for
Yeah, I
real?
think we need separation of church and
I was
state here.
gonna tell Alessandro get the holy water. I thought that's what like they do on Easter. All right,
Do
whatever.
you have, like, the papal garb?
No, I'm not impersonating a priest. I'm trying to go to heaven, dog. You're nuts. That's
I don't think
crazy.
that's a crime. It's not a crime.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a moral sin. I think that's pretty crime enough.
Yeah, but didn't you say,
Only
like, if we're not sinning, then what's the point of
That's
God
right.
dying?
That's
Like,
right.
yeah.
right.
Nick
He
knows.
also
Nick knows
he
exactly what
also
I'm
said
talking about
That's
there.
true.
he also
Listen,
said that he
God.
was giving up it, but here he is calling himself Donald J. Trump on this Zoom call. Well, that's not Zoom, but you know
Listen,
what I mean.
brand new Trumper, Nicki Minaj. God, you know how many times I started listening to her music after that? Oh,
She's going for
brother.
she's going for a twofer. I think both her brother and her husband need pardons right now. So
Yeah.
it's not a
Well, if you're
bad
gonna go
play.
the other. Yeah.
I love it. But
I think her
anyways, here
I
we
think her
are.
house is gonna be, like, foreclosed on or something like that. It's like she's $20,000,000, like, in debt on the house, and, like, she can't pay his bond of $500,000, so I think this is kind of, her way
That
of
might
making
be a
some money.
that could be just a tactic though, like to say that she doesn't have the assets to actually pay that stuff out, but she does. You know what I mean?
Is it true? Is it true that she lost 10 million followers on social media? Or is that a made up number?
That seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot, but I guess I wouldn't put it past her fan base. But anyways, Mike, we interrupted you. Do what you got to do, boy.
No, I was doing it. I asked everybody to bow their heads, and that's where I guess it went wrong. But anyways, what number are we on? 170? We may be on 170.
Um, Depending
I
on
think
the
it's
order of operations and when I decide to put these out, this could be, like, 168.
I think it's an ongoing thing now that we have no clue what
Oh, yeah,
number it is. So Mike, just either pick one or make some shit up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 200th episode of Laundry in the Basement. This one is going to be
It's not 200.
it's going to be our pre-holiday because from what I understand is that this will come out after the holidays, but then we're also going to do an in-person holiday special where Austin will take the full hour's time explaining his little Christmas village that has expanded exponentially over the years, if I understand correctly. Do you now have a second village location? Is this from what I understand?
Well, first of all, I don't know what exponentially is, but the uh the, the village
It's an adjective. Let's start
it,
there. But
it has expanded. We'll need a formal definition in a minute, but yes, it has expanded. There of course is always lore, but I don't want to bore the people if they don't need it. To really get the full Christmas effect, I feel if just a small little tour might be needed. But it is growing. It will continue to grow year over year until it takes over my entire apartment in my life, you know?
Well, now, what I need to ask from you is before our in-person holiday episode, this is what I'm going to ask of you. I need you to take pictures of your Christmas village. That way, when we're in person and we record, well, I want Victor to pull up the photos so you could talk about a little bit of the village because I understand that you guys have backstories for these people. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean by these people, but we do have backstories for
You know what I mean by those ones. Those
Okay,
people.
alright, well, that
that's
makes it sound
crazy.
worse.
That does
Yeah.
make it worse.
My
Uh,
bad. No, I'm just saying. Don't you have a little backstory for all your village people there?
Yeah, there's definitely when we set up these villages, we try to immerse ourselves in the world that we're creating, and part of that process is yes, establishing. Why are these people here? How was this civilization created? Who
Right.
founded it? Who did they steal that land from? All of those factors
Wow.
really
Do
play.
they have running water?
Running water is definitely a part of it because the buildings are functioned to sell goods and services, and they need water to do that. So yeah, for sure, there is a whole blueprint that we lay out for the sewer system, and we lay out a route for where police can come in and out, firemen, all that good stuff.
Damn. So
Really,
even in your ideal Christmas village, there's still police.
Mm.
there are
Mm,
there are
Wow.
police.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
This
but in this
sounds
case, the
pretty
police are
detailed.
reindeer.
Oh.
So
Hold on, Nick. What'd you say over there?
I was this sounds very detailed, but let me ask you this: Are they ruled by a cabal of pedophiles? Is that
um,
how true to life is the Christmas Village?
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, we try to avoid that, but each
Okay.
year somehow the
Mhm.
elves find their way in to establish some kind of
So
fascist regime.
they've released the Elfstein files in your Christmas village, is what you're saying?
Uh, Not yet. That seems to be their plan for New Year's Eve, though. So,
Mm.
Yeah, and did they, are you guys like their supreme leader? Was there a democratic vote on who was the leader of this Christmas village? Like how's the process? How's the hierarchy work there?
I think the way that it works is that time is accelerating much quicker on the
Mm.
ground in the village than it is for us. So when we create the village, it's almost like by the time Christmas comes, so much time has passed that people see us as these um, like deities uh,
Mm.
that can have an effect on the weather when we turn the lights on and off. If I put on a fan, then it's making them colder. So they think that we control the climate, and therefore they've given us a godlike status that I think that, we appreciate because we did create them in their village. So there is a little bit of a folklore there amongst the people. I just haven't heard it from them.
That only that sounds fair. But then since they develop uh so so quickly, then it's probably important to get it taken down uh right when Christmas is over, or else you don't know what's going to happen. They could develop nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I
they
think
could.
yeah, I think what ends up happening is once Christmas passes, they lose their sense of purpose.
Okay.
And once
And
the
they could
society
mass.
right, I mean,
Yeah.
we've lost some folks before because
Mm.
we said, let's hold out until New Year's or just after to take down the village, and some have gone missing, some have openly committed some acts. So yeah, they kind of go stir crazy after a while. So we do have to take them down within a few days of Christmas.
Okay, so when now side question here, when is the appropriate time to take down the Christmas tree slash the village? Because this is a hot topic amongst households. Like when is it the right time to take it down?
The village,
December 26th.
I can't do that. I can't take it down right away because my brain doesn't want it to be over. And so typically I'll hold out until the tree is almost absolutely visibly dead. Like, it's
Oh,
starting.
he rich. He got a real
I was gonna
tree.
say you have a real tree in there?
Not these
Yeah.
slum dogs over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still shell out every single year. I show up to my nearest Christmas tree farm, and I
Which in
bend
New
over.
York City is, right down the block, I'm sure, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, on the corner of Lexington and 3rd. It's
Yeah.
where
Westchester
they're built.
County, probably.
Yeah.
I did a couple of weeks ago. I was in the city and I was walking down. Damn, I can't remember the street. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And they have the actual businesses, and then in between the businesses, they have little apartments, so stairs that lead up to the apartments. And there was this guy sitting outside of one of them, and he had one single Christmas tree. Did I tell you guys this story already? No. There's a single Christmas tree that was sitting in front of him, and he was like, you walked up to him, and he was like, "Yo, you want a Christmas tree?" And if you said yes, then he would make a call up to his buddy in the apartment who apparently had rooms filled with just Christmas trees and water buckets, and he would bring one down for you. So it was like a little drug dealy, you know what I mean? And you didn't get
Mm.
to see the tree that you were buying. You would just give him cash, and then all of a sudden he would make a Christmas tree appear. So I was like, "Is that how it's done in the city?" Because I guess
That's pretty sick.
Did
I
you ever
guess.
see them like bring out a Christmas tree? Because this straight up does sound like some sort of drug distribution.
It
operation.
does, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like they give you, like, you know how when you go out, or I don't know if you know, but like usually when I go out and I get a Christmas tree, they'll give you, whoever's selling it to you, like an ornament of like, oh, 2025, 2026, here's your little wooden ornament. So maybe that's it. They give you a Christmas tree, but then like the little ornament is packed with something.
With cocaine.
Yeah, that totally seems plausible to me. But it was real sketchy. And I guess I don't really normally see like Christmas tree farms or parking lots set up with Christmas trees. So maybe that's the norm in the city. I don't know. I'd like to think that that's the case.
what if they bring out a shitty one though? You know,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and
can
it's
you
like,
barter here? Like, it can't be like a fixed price, right?
It is a fixed price for the places that I buy from, but I gotta imagine in the city that it's a different vibe.
Well, I'm not just saying that. I mean, this specific guy selling them out of a back alley. Like, did he have a fixed price? Did you ask him how much?
Is it the
He
same
was
guy that
talking-
sells the fake purses too? Like, is it the same company? You know, they getting these from China or something, sending them over and selling them?
If they were smart, I would think that they would expand their empire for sure, but it seemed separate. And they did lay out prices and it seemed pretty fixed, like non-negotiable. But again, I was just in passing. And so, somebody was buying, it's like, yeah, it's a 6-foot tree, 140, 7-foot tree, 150. And it was like, that's it.
Jesus.
Take it or leave it. Take it or
All right.
leave it.
So Vic is proposing on December 26th the decoration and the trees go down. What are the dates we got? When's the acceptable time to call it a season?
I'm going to say for this year, for me, it's going to be January 4th.
Okay.
January
Decent.
4th is Sun. Yeah.
that sounds right. Yeah,
Yeah.
the first Sunday after New Year's Day. That seems appropriate.
Exactly.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys you're all wrong. The correct answer is on the Epiphany. Okay? The Epiphany, if you guys don't know, they call it in Italian La Befana. The Epiphany is the day that the wise men finally reached their destination to see baby Jesus, and he was baptized. Which this year, and just go ahead and say it. This year, the Epiphany is on January 6th.
January 6th. Let's go.
That
So
seems
we're celebrating two miracles.
I was gonna
on the
say,
same
dude,
day. You know
sounds
what
like
I'm
a dual holiday celebration right there.
Yeah.
You're telling me that some wise guy showed up to Jesus's birth?
Yeah,
Say, here you go.
yeah, they brought cannoli, so it was great, and some gabagool, I think one of them was Polly Walnuts from The Sopranos. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
Here's some myrrh and whatever the fuck. And then he threw it at Jesus.
Yeah.
and then when they threw it at Jesus, Mary was like, "Oh, he's a baby," That's how that worked. But that's
yeah. Polly
listen,
and Christopher just trudging through the desert,
Yes.
trying to find.
Their coats like this, like the collar.
That'd be good. That'd be a good episode.
so
I feel like we could pull some episodes of The Soprano and edit our way through actually making that a little short film. We got to find
Yeah.
somebody talented enough so that they could just, composite them into like a snowy background. We could definitely film some stuff ourselves of being like Mary and Joseph, have a little fake baby. We could do this.
are we making our own film right now? Are we casting the
We're
birth
doing
of
a short
Jesus
film.
Christ?
Feel like we'll get somebody from the church after us if we do that, but it would be fun.
Well, Mel Gibson did Passion of the Christ, so
Yeah, but they were happy with that.
Yeah.
When Scorsese did Last Temptation, they were fucking pissed. They were like, "This
Aren't they doing
is blasphemy."
Aren't they doing a second Passion of the Christ?
Oh,
Or is
I
that-
have not heard.
Yeah, two Passion, two Christ.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they are doing that.
If they don't name it that, then that's a missed opportunity.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think-
like the Fast and Furious sequels at this point.
I think this is they kind of go a little bit off book, but I think Jesus comes back with like an AK-47 and like 6 hand grenades, and he like tears up the Roman army, kind of like Rambo. Like, I don't know if you've seen Rambo, but
I was thinking Scarface final scene, but I like where this is going.
No, because he dies in that one. Rambo doesn't die.
Yeah, but Jesus dies at the end. Well, no, then
No,
he rises
he's
again.
he's back. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. No, he already died on the cross. To Passion, to Christ is him coming back with modern weapons to kill the Romans.
And he uses the crown of thorns, like he throws it. Like what's his name from Mortal Kombat? That's got the razor hat.
Oh, I don't know.
I
I
thinking about-
get what you're thinking though. Like it's like a Captain
Peaky
America.
Blinders too, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like he can, like Captain America, like he throws it and it
comes back.
Yeah, and it comes back to him.
I was thinking Odd Job from James Bond. I don't know if you guys ever watched that one. With
I
the
did.
top hat.
Yep.
And it just slices
Okay,
everything
yeah.
in its path.
Same deal.
You know what? Guys, we got a movie.
That's it.
I mean, we're there.
I could also
So-
see what's the Kingdom Hearts character that's got the really big sword.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember the name, but I know.
Same deal, but instead of the sword, it's just a really big, like sharpened cross. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
We got
That's
a lot
beautiful.
of guys. I feel like we're on the verge of a brand new full like feature length film.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out. I didn't realize that Mel Gibson directed I thought Mel Gibson was Jesus in The Passion of the Christ. I've never
Oh,
seen
he
it.
wishes. He
Um,
wishes he was.
It was Jim Caviezel, and I guess in 2018, Gibson sent him the script for the second Passion of the Christ.
To Passion, to Christ.
Yeah, and Caviezel said it's going to be the biggest film in world history. Wow! So I'm expecting some big cameos here.
So
After saying
wait,
that.
sorry. Is this an actual thing? Is it in production?
Yeah, it's in production. The budget's $100 million. It's releasing in 2027.
Is it really? Holy
Yes.
shit. That's like, holy shit.
like-
They started filming in October of this year. Let's see who the cast is. It looks like they've got completely new casts for some reason. Jim Caviezel is not going to be in it, but it looks like Jason Momoa is going to be playing Jesus.
They got Sydney Sweeney as Mother
Yeah.
Mary. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I know.
Like,
Insane.
I don't know how that happened. You know?
This sounds fake. Jason Momoa is playing Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel like you're fucking with me right now. This doesn't sound real. Go ahead. Who's in the rest of the cast, Vic?
Someone named Jacko Ontonen, Finnish actor. Riccardo Scarmacchio, some Italian guy. And
This
then-
sounds made up.
Chris Hemsworth is reprising his role as Thor. So I guess this is
Wow.
somehow somehow tied into the Marvel universe. I'm
And
wondering if,
or Greek, Norse mythology.
Yeah.
you know?
So I think that's all kind of tying in together, which is kind of
Jason
crazy.
Momoa.
Like it looks like because when does Doomsday come out? Right, that comes out sometime next year,
December.
right?
December, yeah.
Okay, so this comes out in March of 2027, so it's kind of probably like a follow-up. We'll probably get the post-credit scenes will be whatever the teaser is for this one. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting.
Not bad. So does that mean that they're bringing up Jesus to be the big bad in Secret Wars for Marvel?
I think so. It looks like for some reason part 2. All right, so they've split the second Passion of the Christ into 2 films. Part 1 comes out in March, part 2 comes out in May. Just make one long movie.
Yeah,
I
but what
guess.
if it's like the
that's-
Titanic? It's so long that they have to split it up, you know?
Did they split the Titanic as 2 movies?
It's not 2 movies, but do you guys remember on VHS it was so long they had to put it on
Oh.
2 VHSs? So maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to do that. Maybe they're trying to, just kind of, tell one story and then finish off the other story.
Yeah, like
Isn't the Christian devil like canonically real in Marvel? and, like-
Mephisto is their version of the devil, I guess.
Okay.
But so yeah, I guess now that they've established that character,
There
they
we
need
go.
to bring in.
Right.
Yeah.
One would think that then the other side is also real. Right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
what are they waiting
But-
for?
So
It
they don't
looks like-
call the devil the devil. They call him Mephisto. So is there some other name that we think that they would use for Jesus in the MCU?
Prophet Muhammad.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Mm. Now that
Brain.
would be
Yeah.
a nice twist. Yeah.
That would be. Yeah, I mean, listen, Marvel's kind of known for subverting expectations there. So
Because you've already established that there are like multiple universes, like alternate realities. So,
Mhm.
like, sure, why not?
Right. A more
Mel
real
Gibson
life.
has a brother named Donnell Gibson.
I feel like you're on some subreddit where people are just making shit up and
No, I'm on
and you're just
Wikipedia.
making it.
It looks like Donnell Gibson helped write the script for the third one. And guess what? Donnell Gibson was in the movie The Punisher.
Who is Donnell?
Ooh.
It's
Was he
Mel
the
Gibson's younger brother.
Pull him up. Pull him up.
Did he play the
Pull up.
Punisher?
Donnell Gibson, the Punisher.
This is I don't know if he played the Punisher, but he was in the Punisher, which that's a great MCU tie right there. It kind of looks like we're getting
Donald
Jesus
Gibson.
in the MCU, like I said.
I thought you said Danielle at first, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I know. The Punisher, Fatal Bond, and Immortal
Blood Oath.
Beloved.
Braveheart. Classic.
Pocahontas. See another Disney connection right here.
Wow. Oh, he was John Smith.
John Smith in the direct-to-video 1998 Pocahontas 2.
So maybe not actually. Then.
He was on Justice League Unlimited. Very nice.
Yeah. Again,
the Wild
another-
Thornberries. My God, was he Nigel Thornberry?
No, he was
Smashing.
park worker for one episode.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. All right. Well, you know.
This is the original Punisher though. Was Mel Gibson had to have been a part of this, right?
Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, it was Dolph Lundgren. Okay.
Doesn't
Interesting.
look like he's on there.
Donnell Gibson as Bill.
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 Hey, listen. I mean, that's a great MCU tie right there.
How many
Yeah, I
named
guess so.
characters were in that movie?
It looks like at least 70.
In the fucking 1988 Punisher movie, they had 70 named characters.
I guess so.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, we got to pay people. All right. Give them the credit, you know.
Everyone got a credit on IMDb except for Jade Gatt as young Tommy, who went uncredited.
He
Yes,
lost out on that
that-
money.
Yeah.
Hate to
That's
see it.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, you know, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
I hope it comes in, you know, and let me know what they say on Letterboxd on it.
Yeah, about Two Passion, Two Christ, or about the Punisher from 1989.
But, you know, at this point, give me both. Give me both.
Okay.
Give me both. Hopefully, raving reviews. You know. That's
So right,
beautiful.
everyone obviously knows that Jesus, you know, was resurrected on the third day, or you know, whatever it was. But do they go into detail like what happens afterwards?
In the Bible?
Yeah, in the Bible, like what they don't say how. Like, so right, he rises from the dead. Does he then like? Did he collapse like a week later, or did he like fade into dust, or like what happened? That seems like an important detail. No.
It does.
Well, I think it depends on the Bible you're reading, right? Like the King James Bible is different, is a kind of slightly varied version than others, and I think the one that people read the most is the Donald J. Trump one. So we should probably look at that
Yeah.
one and see what that one says. I think if I understood correctly, when I read it, it was on the third day he rose again as Donald J. Trump. So I just want to make sure we fact check that if that's accurate.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
it does say he went on to build Trump pyramids in in Egypt.
Cool.
Yeah, and then crucified all the Jews.
That tracks.
I mean that did happen in the Bible. That is factually true. Not that he did it, but you know.
I don't think he'd do his own people dirty like that. That'd be kind
Yeah.
of fucked up.
His people did him dirty though. Don't let
Well,
it fool you.
the Romans did it, and then also Judas.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah.
No,
So really, it was like one Jewish guy and then a bunch of Italians.
yeah.
Wow, this really sounds like The Sopranos, huh? Like that's nuts.
Yeah, he was
That's-
Hesh, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Damn. That's insane.
No, but he basically just lived on Earth for 40 days and then ascended to heaven. Kind of like a this is the end type. You know, the
Okay. he
God
just
brought down
gets
the
beamed up.
beam. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Is that how it goes? By the way, is that just ascended into heaven? So like heaven is the place that sits somewhere in the atmosphere above the earth, or are we talking about like out in the cosmos? Heaven exists and he just beamed himself out.
I feel like it's kind of like you're transporting. You're not really like you're not going into space. It's kind of just like you hit a certain marker and then you kind of just like what's
you
the
So
Yeah.
really, the beaming up is just for dramatic effects. for
Yeah.
everyone else,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're kind of just like materializing on heaven, like in heaven.
Yeah.
So that means that somebody went through the trouble of making this process seem more fancy like more wow. Like give it
Yep.
some effects, make it look
Yep.
cool.
So God got together with St. Peter and the homies, and they workshopped this for a
Got it.
couple. They were like, "What's the play here?"
Right. People are going to see this. They need to believe that it's real and that there's some magical place out there. We have to make the transition from the physical world to heaven look also magical.
And they were like,
So-
"Well, what if we did like a giant pit just opens up in the earth and you fall down instead?" And this was obviously before Satan. That was Satan's idea, actually. 'cause
Yeah.
Satan was
Right.
archangel, right? This is
Yeah.
before he got kicked out, and that
When
was
they were
what
them.
precipitated him, betraying God. Is they didn't like that idea.
No,
They shot it down, and he was like, "You know what? I'm going to start my own fucking club, and I'm going to do that."
That's it,
Yeah.
man. He believed in his pitch and he got exiled for it.
Mhm.
And I would argue that the earth opening up into like a red pit of despair is probably just as iconic as just getting beamed up in
Right.
a ray
Yeah.
of sunshine.
I think they mimic that the pit of despair as the city of Chicago. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I think there's definitely some similarities. I've been told, so we'd have to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
we'd
that
have
makes
to-
sense.
Well, that's why it's so windy. It's all the souls, coming to the city to get sent to hell, essentially.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, that's why they sent
So-
the National Guard there, right? Like
Yeah.
similar to Stranger Things, they're going to the epicenter where the biggest crevice in the earth to send people to hell is.
Mhm.
This is
I think
making a lot of sense, guys.
I think it'd be kind of cool to choose your like if you die and it's like, all right, well, you're going to heaven. You get to choose how you get there. Either beam you up or be cool if you could like kind of like workshop it a little bit even more and be like, hey, like what if I wanted to experience what a 150-mile-per-hour car crash is like?
Right. And I
How-
want to go fucking right through the windshield, and then while I'm airborne, I just keep descending upwards.
Yeah,
into
it's
the
like-
sky.
I get to feel what that's like, or like maybe like a passenger on like an airplane that's headed for.
Don't say
Okay.
it. Don't say 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 it.
But that's another way to experience it. Or conversely, taking a little, a header off of the Empire State Building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you would want the crater.
That's where you want the crevice,
Right.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's more
Breaks
like
your fall.
downtime. Like, the ride downtime where you go up and then you're going down and they, it kind of brings you back up. It's kind of like that. So right
Got it.
before you hit the pavement, going right back up.
But then that would mean that your physical body still remains here and actually makes contact with the ground while your other self.
No, you're already dead at this point. You're just an entity at that point. You're even if you made contact with the ground, you're not feeling it. You're already dead. You're saying it's like you're simulating these experiences before
Got it.
you get to heaven. He's letting you choose how you get there.
Right. While you're in purgatory, you get to kind of flip through one of those little pads that they give you at like
Yeah.
2 shops of like, okay, here are your options.
Yeah, exactly. You get to choose. You know, you could say firing squad.
Wow.
Trying to think of some other.
How about this? You know how like the end of Doctor Strangelove when the general's like he's sitting on top of the nuke, like waving it like as it's descending from the sky. How about that, but right before it like hits?
That's very poetic.
And then you could like the cool thing would be too like you could choose what city it's landing on.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think I would do the scene in Star Wars Episode 5 where Han Solo gets frozen into carbonite and Princess Leia's like, I love you. He's like, I know. And then you just drop him in. You know what I'm saying?
But then you're stuck. What if that doesn't allow your soul to escape? What if you're just entombed in that?
Yeah, and in the carbonite.
I thought we were already dead, so that's why I think that's why I picked it.
Well, wait, I think canonically it does not kill you, right?
But no, it keeps you breathing. Yeah, it keeps you breathing.
Yeah.
So,
So you
somehow
gotta-
I don't know how, but you seemed okay.
You would have to wait until you're released from the carbonite and then killed in order to transition. So you kind of be signing yourself up to an indefinite amount of time in purgatory.
You know, I didn't look at it that way. I didn't
Yeah.
look at it that way at all.
You gotta have that foresight, Mike. It's like, you know, when you go to the genie, and if you're not specific enough with your language, then you could be screwing yourself.
These are things I learned. I learned that today. You know,
Do you think the people of Alderaan felt the explosion, or do you think it kind of just happened like that? You know.
No, I think they all
really
got
good for,
wiped
like
out.
2 seconds, you know.
Yeah, they definitely.
They were probably like, "Why is it so hot outside?" And then just absolutely evaporated.
Yeah, I'd like to think that they suffered, that they felt the fear, they felt the
Yeah.
fire, and it wasn't immediate. It was definitely like they got launched into space, they suffocated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It exploded a bit.
Yeah, it was
The second time.
100%.
I hope so. You know, because they
Yeah.
You hope so.
yeah. The liberal shithole Alderaan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, that's what they get.
Democratic society, my ass. You know.
Yeah. That woke planet.
Woke planet. Thought they could have a democracy. Give me a break.
Not on my
Think
watch.
not.
Not to
Well, we're gonna move past that.
not to pull us back, but I was picturing that if in this case the Empire is equivalent to the White House, that if they did have Alderaan blow up like that there would be some video recording of it and they would be posting it to their social media with like a way too on point musical background, you know?
Yeah.
And they'd say,
Closing time.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that. It would.
Yeah, the DHS Twitter admin would be going fucking hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, what song would they use? That's a good question.
And it'd be like,
What's that song?
justice served.
It's like it's that J. Cole song, like I'm about to blow up.
Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I was thinking, where the hood at? You know, Run the.
I don't think that really works.
I don't think that works either.
That's all right. I almost called DMX Run DMC. By the way, nobody heard that. We're good. Let's move on.
They'd go out of their way to use an artist that they know would get really angry about it and like reply on Twitter and be like, "You do not have my permission to use my song," type of thing.
100%. 100%. And it would have like some hashtag of like "take that clankers" or something.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully so. You know, but
Yeah.
Damn.
well, you know what? Yeah, you know, Victor, you should go. I should.
I was gonna say I don't remember when you texted this to me, and now I can't find it.
I could send it to you again.
Yeah, you should do that.
Mike, you could always share your screen.
No,
Yeah,
I found it. I found it.
There we go. There we go.
I have no clue how you're transitioning this conversation into what this reel is, by the way. But
Well, at this point, the transition is done. I think we're just gonna hard throw it up there and just take a gander at it.
Mike's the king of segues. I'm sure he'll think of something.
I was gonna say this podcast is
Sponsored by.
No. There's always someone that loves to just do the hardest pivot you'll ever get. That makes no sense. It just, someone always has to take the mantle.
Well, Mike, if you could, before the reel comes in, if you could give us some kind of introduction that could give us some semblance of a segue, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah,
Well, what I was
and
gonna
if you could kind of draw it out for like 5 minutes while I try and figure this out, you should do that.
Yeah.
Where were we? Where we were talking? What were we talking about?
Yeah,
were we talking about pain? Maybe we were talking about pain. No, we
no,
weren't
you
talking about pain.
you were saying this would be a fun thing to do for Nick and Austin's bachelor party.
No, yes, no, I
This
understand,
was a
but I
bachelor
can't.
party idea that you had for
that
them.
we were going to attend as a group, and
Okay.
yes, but I can't remember what we were talking about that clicked at me to kind of hop in there and transition on it.
It's okay. Make it up. Give us your storytelling abilities.
So I guess we were talking about, was it painful that Alderaan got blown up, and I was like, oh, speaking of pain, I was like, there's an event that I think we should all attend, not participate in, but we should all attend, that I think is something we need to do for your boys' bachelor party, because it's kind of like a once in a lifetime event. Like, you're never going to see it again.
No.
And I think we need to experience it in person. When you
January 6th.
You mean the Epiphany? The same thing. But anyways, that's besides the point. But it's one of those things where it's like, when in Rome, you gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta experience it. And I think it would be a good way to kick off a nice, bachelor weekend, if you guys, choose to do a bachelor weekend or whatever the case. I think it's something that would be, kind of start off the weekend right. That once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a good couple days. This is gonna be right. It's gonna make you feel right.
Okay.
I don't know about you, Nick, but I'm feeling like this is an immediate, like, before I even see it, it's a no.
Yeah. So,
and this is not helping its cause either. This little.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
Real.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
Oh shit.
There's no music?
Surely this is AI.
I have music in my ear.
The level to which people are getting thrown. No, that's not AI.
I was going to say, that guy got up pretty naturally. I think this is real.
No, this is real, boys. Look at this.
So you guys can't hear the Spanish music that's going on in the background?
No, we can't hear we can't hear any of the music.
It's just me. Okay. It sounds, I mean, this is, it sounds.
Music makes it better.
Yeah,
because at one point the guy's like, ambulance please, ambulance please, ambulance please. Look at that.
Oh no. Oh my god. I don't know if they're speeding that up, but like,
no, that's
a whiplash and a half right there.
Also, they gave a contact number.
Yeah, so we can attend the next event.
This is marketing. Like people will want to do this after they see this video.
I'll send it in the group so you guys can have the full effect of it. But I think that is there would be nothing better. You know what? Here, we're just gonna do this.
That does not help us whatsoever. Just send it to them so they can watch it.
All right, you don't have to yell at me. That's all.
Just like you're playing. We can't see the video.
Aside from boxing, I feel like what we just watched there is like the closest to like the Roman Colosseum that you're gonna see. Like,
like bullfighting and spearing. Yeah.
I feel like they don't have any of that stuff in the U.S.
No, they have PBR, but that's out there in Mexico or something. That got to be freaking. Well, there's different type of riding, but I've never seen one where somebody's not using hands to grab on. These dudes are just full fledged, just two legs on, sitting down.
Well, but it looks like they're hooked on with something, because they're getting flung around pretty good, but then something releases.
I think they're just putting their feet in the stirrups, to be honest.
Yeah, they just got to be clamped in like that. I don't know. Austin got his head down. I'm a little concerned.
It's all right.
I'm gathering evidence. Sorry.
The lovely listeners at Patreon will get to hear that bit, but I will cut it out for the YouTube listeners.
we trust our Patreon followers with our lives.
Exactly.
And their
They
money, you know. So
Yeah.
thank you for contributing.
Yeah. But no, what Mike is alluding to is
Well, not me. That's just
okay.
let's
Okay,
take it easy.
what blank is alluding to is that I received an email finally about the engagement gift that I bought for Austin and his fiance,
Oh, Jesus.
and it's not coming. They've refunded the gift.
Can you tell me what it was?
I'll show you what I'm pissed.
It was
really
a great. No,
upset.
it was a great gift. It was a great gift.
I'm really mad.
I looked at the website because you said the name, or you sent me a screenshot, and I was like, did this dude like send me a football helmet, floating football helmet or something? Like, I was like, what the hell?
And
But
it's
no,
great. They literally have it out of stock now, which is good. So no one else could try and buy this thing.
You got to be like Mike and leave him a review.
Well, I'm just saying. Here we go. Yeah, yeah, that was nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
It
pretty
sings
cool.
it sings the song.
That's cool.
And, I was like, oh, they met at UConn. It's it's a place that's probably close to their hearts. So,
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
they're really into Christmas. They do the whole thing. I was like, this could be on the tree forever.
It could be in the village.
Is it an ornament, or is it?
It's an ornament, yeah.
It's an ornament.
Or I think you could just place it by itself. It does have that little base there, but like it was like supposed to hang on the.
That's hilarious. That would have been great.
Yeah. So maybe next year. I don't know. Maybe if I order it like January 1st, 2026, it will get
there
you
for the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was concerned because he was like, I guess the address is out of Alabama or Missouri, one of them. I can't remember. He's like, this is supposed to, this shouldn't take so long. He's coming out of Alabama, and I was like, I'm really thinking that they just have a U.S. address on there, like maybe like a little P.O. box, but it really comes out of, not the U.S. So. And then you said something about, did they say why? Did they say because of the tariffs or something?
Yeah, they basically said they can't get the item because it's taking like the manufacturer too long and the prices are like a little bit up. So
they said that they didn't know how to read the word Connecticut, so they'd be offering a full refund.
Right. Yeah.
So we there's people that assume that it came from China and maybe made a comment or two regarding that. Why?
That part of the episode's getting cut for your sake, Mike. So
are there any
just
words
don't reference it again
you could say about them specifically that would really cut deep? Or?
There's probably a couple. I wouldn't know them. I'd have to ask around. Get back to you on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
God, thanks, Joe Biden.
I know, but you know what is happening? People are saying Merry Christmas again, and that makes me happy. None of this Happy Holidays bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was in line at CVS, and the person in front of there was somebody getting wrung out. There was a person in front of me, and then there was me. And so the person that getting wrung out said Merry Christmas, and the person behind them who was in front of me was like, so happy people are saying that again. I was like, amen, brother.
Yeah, there are also people saying racial slurs now. So
no, not really, not really.
It all evens out somehow.
I mean, if you're watching MSNBC every day, yeah, I'm sure they'll show you that, but it's not really happening. Let's calm down there, guys. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Just enjoy that.
It's Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It's Christmas time. We were talking about, I don't know if you were on that episode, your favorite and least favorite Christmas song. Austin, were you on that episode?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. So we gave ours. So what's your favorite and least favorite Christmas song? And don't tell me some fucking Bad Bunny Christmas song, I swear to God.
That sounds racially charged for sure. I think it's hard not to say All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, we get it. You live in New York. Jesus Christ.
What does that have to do with New York?
Because it's Mariah.
It's in one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, Love Actually. You guys ever watch it?
I thought you were going to say Die Hard.
No. Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Ooh.
I'd argue it's a Christmas movie.
I tried to make that fake argument the other day, but it's like there are so many movies that reference Christmas, like that happen through the Christmas time, and they have like a scene with snow and a Christmas tree. But like, are those movies Christmas movies? I don't think so.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're grouping that in as a Christmas movie, then that means Eyes Wide Shut is a Christmas
There
movie.
you go.
Yeah.
You know?
There you
And
go.
I have no problem with saying it is. So
Yeah, I'll accept it.
I'll accept it. Yeah, it's
You-
funny.
You could also say The Godfather's a Christmas movie because there's Christmas in there for like maybe like
3
5
seconds.
scenes. Yeah, you know.
Yep. So I feel like the logic is flawed. Therefore, I have to say Die Hard's not. It's not a Christmas movie. But my least favorite Christmas movie, and I feel like this is more because of repetition, because I really did like this movie when it first came out, is Polar Express.
Oof.
I know.
Did not age well, that movie.
It
No.
didn't. It didn't. The technology did
Tom
not age well.
Hanks, you know, being in
Tom
the
Hanks was spectacular in that movie. You guys nuts?
yeah, but you know he's on the flight logs. You know, you kind of got to discredit a lot of the work there.
Yep. Him
So
and
was-
Fauci were teamed up for the COVID-19 hoax.
That's
You know,
right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised
just-
that movie hasn't been canceled altogether. You know, but,
But
yeah,
no, seriously, I mean, the humans look like it's like uncanny valley territory.
It's a little
they're-
weird.
it's creepy as shit. Like,
yeah,
it-
it is a little weird. Though I did see I did see a funny TikTok the other day where it was like the parents. It was like after the main character gets back and he gets the bell for Christmas, and the parents go like into the other room, and the father says to the mother, and he's like, honestly, great job with the gifts, this year. I mean, that bell, that was great. And she was like, I didn't get him that. Did you get him that? And he's like, no. He's like, but it sounds broken, and I'm a little concerned because he's shaking it and he's laughing, and then he's talking about, he's like, I saw on the Ring camera last night that he just walked out of the house and walked up to a random stranger and got in their vehicle and left. And now he's like, and they asked the kid, he's like, what did you do last night? Who did you see? And he's like, oh, I saw this man, we went to go see them. We sang and danced. They gave us drinks and everything like that. And they're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what happened to our son? Like, it was like this whole thing of like the parents who don't believe anymore, just spiraling out of control about their kid being abducted last night. I thought it was
that
hilarious.
could be a good double feature with weapons.
I was gonna say, yes.
There's some
Could be.
cinematic parallels there.
It could be. I love it.
Sounds like a Law and Order episode, if you ask me.
Sounds like it could have been a lot of things. Like, there
Yeah.
definitely could have been a follow-on of of an entirely different genre, just playing off the end of that movie.
Just a quick little.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? In the criminal justice system. Yeah, I also
Yeah,
want to let you
that's-
know we were talking about favorite and least favorite Christmas songs, and then you said favorite Christmas song and least favorite Christmas movie. Thanks for paying attention.
Oh, okay.
You know, if the Lolita Express was a train that just went door to door to children's homes, then that would have saved Epstein a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
Man, least favorite Christmas song. I have no
I
clue.
mean, you know what's crazy? If they did make it a train, that would probably be the closest we get to like high speed rail in America.
Mm.
Mm.
Because it would have been funded, by
Yeah.
billionaires. They would have been like,
They would have been
throwing
like, yeah, we
money
need
into
to dump
Yeah,
everything.
flow.
These trains go 400 miles an hour to Key West, Florida.
Yeah.
From New York directly to Key West, Florida.
Dude, if a train went 400 miles an hour, dude, it'd be like deadly.
Well, yeah, if
the-
anything hits the train, but like when you're in the train, you don't. It's like the plane. It's like a plane.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
feel
but
it.
even the high speed ones in Europe don't go 400 miles an hour.
They go pretty damn close. They go upwards 300
Yeah.
miles an hour.
No, they go 300K. So we're talking like what, 180 miles an hour?
I think there are bullet trains that go over 300 miles an hour.
There is no there. I don't know. You have to look it up. But do they go 300 kilometers? Yeah, probably.
They have a train, not in use, but they have tested a train and it's topped out at 373 miles per hour.
There you
Where?
go.
Where did they test this?
China?
It's called maglev, so I'm going to assume Russia.
Magnum. Nice.
No, maglev. It's a
Hmm.
different thing.
Russia.
Oh, no, it is China. Chinese SC maglev. And
There you
then one of the Japan trains can hit 314 miles an hour.
There you go.
Jesus, that has to be like close to 500 kilometers an hour.
What?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's close to that. It's close to that number.
Damn.
Why are you thinking in kilometers an hour?
Yeah, I don't.
No,
Yeah.
obviously
Well, I guess
because that
there's, like-
number is high. You know, they say that number is obviously higher, but like I didn't think that a train would be going that fast in comparison.
I just no, I'm sorry. I thought you were a real American.
Yeah.
Well, untold American. We speak in miles per hour.
Yeah.
We speak whoppers per hour. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you had a whopper?
I haven't been to
The
Burger
fuck
King.
is that?
I know, right?
Anybody else?
What even is
Anybody else want to contribute? No. I mean, I could take a back seat here if you guys want.
there?
I did have a what's the
A Wendy's Baconator.
there you go. I had that
That's a good one.
That's a real American. I mean, that's artery clogging stuff right there.
Yeah.
100%. You get a little frosty, dip the fries in it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my god, you're an animal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, disgusting.
Mike, you ever have an Impossible Whopper?
I have not, but I heard they taste exactly the same. I heard they're very good.
They do.
I'm willing to try, but unless it's tofu, because tofu's what is that stuff? You know,
It's
I
it's just soy.
Yeah.
I want it from a real cow and not from a Wuhan, China lab, just like COVID. You know.
Ugh. Tough.
Yeah.
Well, this episode derailed.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That's what you get. Laundry in the Basement, episode 200. That anything is possible.
Mike,
Yeah.
that's a great train pun right there. I'm glad you used that. You're really thinking with your brain in these episodes sometimes.
Sometimes I got it. Sometimes I'm there.
It's not often. The Whopper thing was awful, but I think you brought it back with the train pun. And you know what? I know you didn't intend to do that, but I'm trying to say something nice to you.
Or you could just let me have the moment. You know, I mean, after
No.
all that, you kind of ruined it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I mean, come on, it's got to be backhanded.
I would never give you guys a backhanded comment. I would give you the credit where the credit's due.
I wouldn't do it to Austin or Nick.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I'm sure. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
But-
no doubt. Boys,
We
hopefully,
could save a lot of time on that last segment if we just had a train expert on the podcast.
Yeah.
You guys know where we could find someone like that?
train expert.
Train expert?
Yeah, like someone that knows like a lot, that is like obsessed with trains.
Oh no, I
Um,
don't, but I feel like you do.
I personally do not.
But you
Um,
don't.
I
Are we
could see
talking-
if we can get Bonnie Blue on the podcast, but that might be
Who the
a
hell
little
is Bonnie
tough.
Blue?
Honestly, she'd probably come on. You for real?
I don't know who that is, but it sounds.
You know what? That's fine.
All right. Well, you know what? For Patreon viewers only, you'll get to see.
Oh, I know what this is now. I know what this is.
Yeah. We'll give Austin a little bit of education here.
I'm so stupid that for like half a second I was like, "Damn, I didn't realize Bonnie Blue was autistic like that." And then
Oh,
Are you talking about that kid from England that just watches all the trains go by and he knows exactly the make and model? Is that what you're going for, Nick?
and he films with
I'm
the
going for more of a broad generalization, but that is
Yeah.
essentially what I'm going for. Yes.
Okay,
but
'cause you know
I
that
think Rick
kid.
is pulling up something entirely different.
Yeah.
Here.
I think he's pulling up, a train and not the
Yes.
train. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm pulling. I'm not going to pull up videos, but I will pull up an article.
I mean, we can watch.
Oh, somebody wrote an article about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who this is.
Yeah.
But why would she go again? I thought she was talking about how it was like a very bad experience.
I thought she loved it.
No. I think that's the different girl that was competing with her.
Oh,
Who was like, yeah,
Oh,
this is
wow.
like one of the worst decisions of my life. Whereas Bonnie Blue is like, no, this is like
We're
what I
sicko.
what I live for. 1,057 men in 24 hours. That's, hey, more power to her.
She got banned in June because of it.
Well, she got banned in Bali for basically trying to do like a fan, like her bang bus thing around Bali, and they have like pretty strict laws against like public sex and stuff like
Orgies.
that. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
40. That is 40. So I did the math. 1057 divided by 24. That's 44 dudes an hour.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
like think like some of them probably aren't lasting more than like 15 seconds. So I guess it's plausible.
I feel like in that you have to be kind of more strategic. It's like we're not here to complete. We're here to just insert and out.
Right.
Yeah.
Then what's the point? You know what? We're not gonna get there.
It's the record,
I think
Mike. The point record.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about this.
Mike's like, but did they have time to look into each other's eyes?
Yeah, I mean, if
to make the moment intimate.
if you're gonna have a moment, have a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Did everybody
Yep.
get to choose their own soundtrack?
Yeah, just ask me
Yeah.
if I like the wine first. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like there had to be some kind of like alcohol or something involved to get through that. That's a different kind of experience.
Mike's in the line asking the other guys what position they're gonna put her in when it's their turn.
Mike's asking around. He's like, "Does anybody know what she likes for flowers?"
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I was just about to say he's looking around, wondering why he's the only one holding flowers.
Because I'm a gentleman. I mean, is that not me? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, am I the only guy in line with condoms?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that would be a fucking cause for concern.
Yeah, I
in that
would.
case. I mean, Jesus Christ. I would fucking hope not.
I think you all proved the point that I'm a gentleman. You know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried to end this episode like 10 minutes ago. We can try again if you guys want.
10 minutes ago. I don't think we can include any of this.
I was trying to. Well, no, this might go in.
Anyways, I think we done our damage here on this one in episode 200 of Laundry in the Basement.
Yeah. Very nice.
It is episode like 168 in actuality, but yeah, that's that's an episode.
There it is. As always, next time in person.
Well, no. By the timeline, this is after.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, I'm gonna put this one out after we do the in-person one.
I just told everybody this was the before the holiday episode in the beginning.
Yeah, but this isn't going out before the holidays.
Well, then why don't nobody stop me then?
I don't know.
Like, we like to put you in that position, Mike.
I hate this.
All right, we'll see you next week, guys.
Sucks.